Humans, I am the herald of the gods. And welcome back to the Culture Gods channel. I'm your host, Mike Nix. I wanted to take some time out right quick to give a big shout out to a YouTuber who is currently on the rise and deserves all of the praise. She deserves all the props, all the love, and her name is DoeDash. Quick story. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. I've been here since the inception of YouTube. A lot of you that are of a certain age have been on this channel. I've been on this platform or use this platform for many years, man. It goes back a couple decades at this point. I'm not sure when YouTube started, but I remember when it was just a digital platform to upload videos. You know what I'm saying? There was no restrictions. You could upload whatever the fuck you want. No, before the corporate, greedy, money-hungry people got in and started putting their hands in every goddamn thing that we do. It was just a place to be creative, And even the word YouTube even had such a artistic and just real feel to even the title and the name of the platform, because it's all about you. It's, the platform is basically saying it's YouTube. It's about you, and you are we, and we are many. So if it's, you're a creative, or you just wanted to post videos of your Thanksgiving dinner with your family and all your crazy cousins and your crazy grandma who has no filter and shit, you post it on here on YouTube. The whole cat video thing, that's where this started. It started on YouTube. But I remember a simpler time, man, when, you just posted real shit. It wasn't a bunch of edits, and there wasn't a bunch of crazy shit. There was no Mr. Beast like that. Well, maybe he might have been on here, but I doubt he was doing the videos he does now, But DoeDash reminds me of a time when things were simpler, when people created content that was just them, Again, the word YouTube, it's you. Basically, your personality, your character, who you are, just being real in the camera or in front of the camera. But DoeDash, I don't know when she started her YouTube channel. Maybe it was a couple years ago. But I came across it randomly about maybe a month ago, and just kind of on my own, just browsing through. And I think the algorithms kind of pointed me in that direction because I'm a smaller channel too. And she's a smaller channel. I think she might have like 47,000 or 40,000 subs, but she went from like, a couple hundred to like a couple thousand to from like 3,000 to like 40,000 like overnight. And she is an inspiration, it seems, to a lot of people right now. I know nobody's probably watching this video right now, and the few of you that do come across this video, you might be small YouTubers like me, until the gods endow me with the power cosmic to bring you more videos. In the meantime, I got to deal with, the stress of, not the stress, but the journey of building more followers, more subscribers and things like that. But she started out that way. She was a DoorDasher. I'm just gonna give you some rundown on her, but she was a DoorDasher. Looks like she did Grubhub and all those other, quick delivery service, type things, because she was tired of her 9-to-5. And the video that caught my eye when I first came across her was she was tired of her 9-to-5, never going back to her 9-to-5. And basically she was talking about she was in a car on camera, just talking about how she just fucking hates a 9-to-5 and just explaining why it's a soul draining experience. And there's hundreds, maybe thousands of videos online with people over the years that have made videos like this. I don't know why this one kind of caught my attention when I first came across it. Again, this was a month ago, roughly. But I watched the whole thing through, and I just remember thinking to myself, damn, bro, like I remember, having them shitty ass jobs, and everything she was saying was just so real, everything from, how exhausting it is to deal with people, on a day-to-day basis. Everybody's being fake And, you know, you got to pretend like you everybody's friend, and they not your friend, they not your family. You know what I'm saying? You know, anybody that's had a 9 to 5 can relate to it. And I think that's what YouTube has been missing for so long, you know, the relatability in a lot of the videos. Now YouTube is podcast central, man. It's podcast city, bro. Everybody got a pod. I got a pod. I'm starting a new pod. I ain't gonna hold you. I might start a new pod too, for real, one day when y'all are ready for long form content. Actually, I've been thinking about, this was gonna be a podcast at first. I decided against it because it's long form content and it requires a lot out of my time. And just right now, time doesn't allow that. But one day this may become a podcast, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm not trying to sound like, you know, I'm being a hypocrite or anything like that. But my point is, I feel like, you know, I wanted to do a podcast a long time, many years ago, long before COVID. You know, and I had a couple of friends that wanted to do one, but now it's like every time you log into YouTube, it's podcast, you know. But she's part of that, and everybody has a niche. You know, niche is like, you know, a genre or a style that you fall under, and the style of which you do your videos. And we all fall under something, you know. But when she was talking about, you know, living with purpose, and you know, our jobs just aren't their jobs. They're there to, you know, a paycheck to barely get you to the next paycheck, you know, and that hits home for a lot of people too. She mentioned like the potluck thing, you know, she was giving her full experiences, man. And she sounded like she just like I'm done with this shit, bro. It's a wrap, you know, basically, you know, just how unhappy she was. And I think the reason why in videos like that, you know, people like that are on this platform, I think are needed, you know, real people that are just giving you their thoughts and their opinions on shit. You know, they're not here to convince you. They're just here to express themselves. And I said it before in another video, I am always going to be about the people and artistic integrity first above everything else. You know, business has to serve the art, not the other way around. And that's why a lot of rappers and singers and people in the music industry get lost and get fucked up out there, because they don't know where the lines get blurred, you know. But, you know, I understand, you know, her pain of just, you know, working a 9 to 5, you know, it stifles you. And it's, you know, you waste your whole life doing something for someone else, you know, building a brand or building a company for someone else who don't give a fuck about you. And it's good to see people waking up. I said this years ago. I said it I won't say this now. I'll keep it to myself now. I'll give my own testimony one day. But this is about DoDash, man. She's reigniting, I think, like a mini revolution in YouTube right now. And she's not the only one. There's a bunch of other channels that are following in her footsteps, doing the exact same thing. You know, the same type of content, just turning the camera on and just talking to y'all for real, talking to people. And with what, like 8 billion people on this planet? Come on, man. There's gotta be somebody out here that you relate to. There's gotta be a group of people out here that connect and are attracted to the energy that you're putting out there in the universe. I totally believe in the universe. I do believe in energy. And I believe when you put out positive energy to people and you motivate people and inspire people, I think that karmic energy does come back to you. Whether you believe in it or not, that's on you. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm not here to convince you. I know what it is and what it's about. And that's what I live by, you know? I think the main point is, man, I don't want to keep this video too long, but life is about passion. You know, again, I know this is a different little video. I probably won't make too many videos like this, but I just wanted to take some time out. While this channel is small, we're a baby over here at Culture Gods. It's a baby channel. You know, one day we're gonna grow. You know, the gods are in my favor, and one day, not hopefully, I'll be inspiring other people too. But DoDash, if you're watching, salute. You're inspiring a lot of people out here. I can see it. A lot of smaller YouTubers out here, definitely. We're all a team, you know, kind of huddling together and showing each other love. And I love the amount of support that's going around in the community right now. You know, it's not toxic, it's not crazy, and it just feels healthy and it feels good. And I'll just leave y'all with this, man. Life is about passion. And I've always said that, you know, passion is like your pilot light. You know, if you have a pilot light on your stove, it's always a little light on your gas. It's a little light that just, it's a little flame that just doesn't go out. It's just waiting for you to add fuel to it to ignite it into a roaring flame. And find your purpose, because life is about finding your purpose. And once you find your purpose, you strategize and then you chase it. But one thing's for sure, for all my YouTubers out there, my smaller YouTubers that are just getting started, just like me, spread the love. You know, I try to see everything I can. I love to try to shout people out and show love for nothing, man. I don't need nothing in return. I just love to do it because I love to see people grow. And to Dodash, once again, shouts out to you and anybody else out there that just needed a little inspiration today, this week, this month. Just know you got this, man. You got this. And if you're a new YouTube channel and you see me down in your comment section, just know the gods are watching.